Hello and welcome to a hackathon vlog, one of my last ever hackathon vlogs. This weekend I'm going to be going to LHACS, which is the women and non-binary hackathon run by my university. Before that begins, I'm going to go to school. I'm probably going to go drinking with my friends, and then at 8 p.m. I'll meet with my team and plan stuff and brainstorm things because I have some ideas and we'll see what they think. So yeah, see you later once I'm more drunk, I guess.
These were some other drinks that we got. I'm not gonna read them out loud, but the first one was the best one.
Okay, so we just had our first team meeting where we were brainstorming ideas, and one of the girls is my friend and she's at my school for computer science, and then the other two are new to me, so new people to work with, and they're all younger than me, so like first or second year. I brought the idea up of making a Discord bot, which none of us have ever done before, but we use a lot of. A lot of us are going back in person for school. It's hard to figure out like when people are going to be at school, so I wanted to make a bot that tells you people's schedules, and it's going to be like the at school bot or something. And one of them, she wanted to call it at school schedule, so it could be ass bot. Of course, amazing. If people are at school, you can assign them the role that day, like, and then you can at school people and like ping everyone who's at school right now. Yeah, it'll be like different commands, like, oh, SB exclamation mark, and then like today, and it'll tell you who's at school today and like what time, or like tomorrow, or like this date. I think it'll be useful, at least for me. And then we wanted to do like per server for now, but there's also like privacy concerns, because what if you don't want people to know when you're at school? We're gonna try our best. Okay, my friend sucks at thinking of team names. Oh my god. She's like, oh, we should combine all our names and name ourselves Adam, and I'm like, this is a girls hackathon. And she's like, okay, a dame. One dame, and I'm like, we're 4 girls, and she's like, okay, 4 dame. Who am I working with? Okay, wait, she thought of a good one. Damn, but with A as a 4. Okay, now it's time to read about how to make Discord bots and watch tutorials, and I'm the one who has to set it up. Fun times. And we're gonna use Python, of course, because boo JavaScript. Oh my god, following tutorials is hard, like annoying, because you have to mix all of them together to try to get what you want to work. And then if you keep something from one tutorial and then try to do the other, they might mess stuff up. Because I was trying to get a command to work, and then apparently if you have a function defined that's on message, that you're watching every message, you have to add in a wait to process the other messages. Otherwise it will keep thinking that every single message is like a message and not a command, and that was so dumb. Oh my god, I was spending like 20 or 30 minutes on this. So bad. I could have just commented out that function from the other tutorial. Oh my god. Okay, it's almost 9. So one of the girls is gonna make some custom emotes for like the days of the week, and also for the times, so we can be able to say, or maybe not the times actually. I don't know, we'll see. When we meet at 10, I'll have to explain what I did so far, and maybe I'll get them to all make their own like dummy Discord bot so that we can test like on multiple people's computers, because the issue is that like you can only test on one person's computer when you create a bot. I think this is actually doable. Like, I think this is probably doable within the time frame. I think the hard part will probably be like the database, and then which, if we want to use any like cloud provider or something, because I know some people use Replit, but Replit rate limits you and stuff like that, so I don't know. We'll see. So now I'm trying to make this helper function for the time, but I just wanted to add another embedded message once the person clicks one of these emotes. I guess I need to pass the context here as well so that we know where we are, like in the DM of that specific user. So if I get this message first and then I react to it, then it will show this. When we ask them what time, we need to ask them the start time and end time, but how should we do that? Should we wait for them to finalize their decision? Because what if they click one number and they're like, oh wait, no, let me change it. So we maybe should wait like 30 seconds or something? Or should we just like every time they select a number, we should then do another message asking them to confirm, I don't know, design decisions, because we want to make it like a really good user experience, right? And it's just a Discord bot, so it shouldn't be like terribly difficult to do that. Oh my god, I didn't even get to change out of like my pajamas yet. And it's already past 12. Basically, we've been teaching them GitHub and getting everything set up. So now we added those bots all to our server and taught the two girls how to use Git, because me and the other one know, but the other two are new to it. I'm hungry and I've been wanting to go to the washroom for like the past hour, but I've been busy talking about Git. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, I changed into regular people clothes and I had chicken wings for lunch because I think it's like the Super Bowl this weekend. So my parents got a bunch of stuff on sale. So like ribs and everything, even though we're not American, but apparently Canada has deals too. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a walk. I told my teammates, they're all working on their own things right now. Like one of them is working on the auto role assigning feature and the other is working on drawing the emotes that we want, like the custom ones, and the other one is trying to figure out which hosting provider we should use because they said that they had Linode and they had credits, but the MLH person said that no, they only have Google Cloud. And I have a love-hate relationship with Google Cloud because of work, I guess. But yeah, we'll see if we use that or something else. I just wanted something free because I don't have to worry about this. It would first ask you what days are you usually at school, and then this would be like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Pretending that this right now is Monday, and then when they're done, they click the check mark. They ask what time are you at school on Monday, so it loops through all the days that they selected, and enter the time that you arrive and leave in this format, like 24-hour clock. It will ask you what times are you available on Monday, and then you can print up to 3 time slots. But I have to figure out how I want to store this in the database. Like that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, I've tried to think of the database. I don't think this is good at all. I wrote it down on paper. I guess I can try to explain it. We should probably just have like one user table or like a times table, whatever we want to call it. A boolean for each day of the week, like if they said they're going to school that day. For each weekday, we would have, for example, on Monday start time, Monday end time, Monday available start time 1, Monday available end time 1, and do that like for second and third. And they could be nil if they didn't enter up to 3. I don't know if this is a good idea at all. I think I'm the only one who knows databases probably. That's also the thing, is like I feel like I am, like they're gonna depend on me to see this through. And I don't want to be the one taking responsibility for things. But anyways, it's just a hackathon project, so it should be fine. Okay, we're probably gonna use Replit because it's for free. So I guess I'll try it. Okay, so now we have a Replit, but apparently the secret thing isn't working, and then when my teammate tries to run it, it just doesn't run. We need to figure that out. And yeah, Replit has docs, so that's really good. I'm gonna look at this because I want to focus on the database. Or maybe I'll ask to join like a voice channel so we can work on it together. Yeah, I think that'll be better because we haven't talked for a few hours, so we should probably meet again. So we're trying to get the database to work, but Replit only basically has like a key value store, which makes 0 sense. If we want to store like a user and then multiple things under that user. We gave up and we're trying to use Google Cloud now. So we created a compute instance. So we're gonna have a user table and then a join table between users and server IDs. So what I wanted to do with the bot is that when you set it up, it'll first check the database if that user is already there. For a new server, we'll ask them if they want to confirm that they'll add the same information to this new server, and then we'll just store that in that join table so that we don't have to like copy all the users' information or ask them to fill it out again. I don't know how this is going to work with users trying to update their information in the future. We're not going to worry about that now. So that's all we have so far. I should have just chosen something easier. Making this Discord bot is hard. And especially like a lot of the people are new to stuff on this team. So then I think I'm pulling them a little too much maybe, but I'll try teaching them. Like once I get the MySQL stuff ready, like the tables, and then I show them how to make these requests, then I think they'll figure it out. It's just like syntax stuff. Hello, I have some black tea and ice cream because I need caffeine and sugar, and this is like the one sugar we have in our house because no one wants to eat them. I will survive. and then I will treat myself tomorrow by making chocolate, or maybe also ordering food, or like, I don't know. I don't have any time. This hackathon, it feels like it's ending so early, even though it started a few hours early, but it's ending a few hours early, and you get a lot of stuff done in those last few hours. Right now, I just need a break and to stop staring at screens, and then I'll write all the MySQL in the world. Yay! So I got the tables created in MySQL locally, and then my teammate, she got the Cloud SQL connected to the VM. So now we're gonna try to dump my stuff, and it's also MariaDB for some reason. I don't know why. Lol, lol. You can't name it as. Yeah, you're not allowed. Oh yeah, try that. Why are you like this? This is so beautiful, one row in our database. Yeah, I think you have to rerun it for it to try to format nicely. Okay, this is slightly nicer. We tested it, and then the Discord IDs don't fit into int, so we have to use big int, so we have to do all of those steps to connect it again. So that means we have to basically dump this again, so I made the dump, and then my other teammate has to connect it to our like bucket and stuff like that again. Now we are trying to figure out how to connect to Google Cloud. So I have to download the G-Cloud SDK to authenticate with it, and then try to do this thing to write connections. This is so much work, and we're already at 8 p.m. and we haven't even gotten the connection yet. So sad. Yeah, we're trying to connect to Cloud SQL to make sure that we can store a user in the database, right? Run it locally on our computers, but it will connect to Cloud SQL and store it in the cloud. Every single time we have to enter like this shell, connect your SSH to the instance so I can run it from there. Because for some reason, like Google Cloud Auth, you have to like create so many things for it. And then my teammate went down a huge rabbit hole of like 9 different tabs, and it still wasn't working. So the way we could auth is just through the shell, like we already have it. It's already in the instance. We clone the repo there, but then the problem is we didn't create a requirements.txt, so we have to import so many things. So I'm going to create the requirements.txt right now. We're kind of doing everything backwards, like database and requirements.txt. Such bad coding practices. Oh my god, it actually works. Wow, we're such geniuses.
You see here, kid, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
Okay, it's the morning. I woke up at like 6 something. We did a lot of things. Like, we couldn't finish one of the SQL things, so we gave up and we just hard-coded stuff so we can show it and test it. And it's doing an hour, so yeah, I have to film the video very quickly. I made slides too and wrote the dev post. Everyone's asleep. And people are just waking up now and they're like doing the dev post stuff. So yeah, I need to upload the video to YouTube. And I feel very gross. I'm all sweaty like from this. I hate doing hackathons. Like, I need to shower. Oh my god. And then I also need to do my homework because tomorrow I have to present my monologue for acting, and I haven't. Like, I need to practice it. I need to memorize it. It's literally like about this girlfriend or like ex-girlfriend yelling at her boyfriend and telling him all the things she hates about him. Also, we are going for this prize with Telus. So ours is community building. I forget what the prizes are. I don't think we're gonna get anything, to be honest, but we did something cool. I like it. So yeah, I used like the same formatting thing that I did for another hackathon. Know when your friends are available. Bad tagline, but whatever. The problem. And then about socialization and mental health, talking about our solution, how you set it up, the commands you can use, some example user flow, and then I went into a demo. Okay, I'm gonna go eat breakfast and change and shower because I feel gross. I don't know if we're gonna have to present for any of the judges because they said only if they like your video, so if they like your project, then you'll have to do the presentation for them. Got chosen to present to some judges for like the overall LHAX prize. But it says we're supposed to do it at 2 and it's 2 right now, but I have no idea. No one knows what's going on, honestly. The guy who was judging us is really nice, and then he was like, oh, why didn't you do a Slack bot? Because he thought Slack was more popular than Discord, and we're like, no. And then he was like giving us more advice on it, so that's good, like getting more feedback. He's like, oh yeah, maybe you could read Google Calendars and that kind of stuff. We were trying to explain to him that students don't use Google Calendar that much. Like, people who are on Discord use Discord bots. Yo, we won second place for the Tell Us challenge. The one I wanted, which is Fujifilm Instax mini thing. Yay, okay, so good. Yo, we won another prize thing, like most votes. My first ever hackathon that I went to, my idea was really similar. I wanted to compare people's schedules to see when people are free so they can hang out. And it was the same thing, but then I didn't know how to do that as a first year. Like, I was such a noob back then, and then it's kind of like, yeah, going full circle. Now it's one of my last few hackathons in my 4th year, and now I'm finally able to partially build this thing. So yeah, I guess see you at the next hackathon. Bye.